news stories. This is in the UK, so to any American viewers, don't know if I have any. As in any viewers besides one. Anyway, this will mainly be ones on the UK since I live in England. That's where I live, UK. But there might be bigger ones from America on this, I don't know. So first, I'll be looking at what Google stories. I'll have to just font. Okay. I think that's the best you'll be able to see it, really. So you'll just have to go off of what I say. Never mind. Oh, I can't read it now. Fuck it. So, the first story is from something called What's on Stage from 21 hours ago, so very recent. It says, Open Air Anything Goes revival to run next summer. Now, if it's a revival, I'm guessing it's in the West End, but I could be wrong. It could be on tour. I'm just going to be looking at the headlines and guessing, really. So don't take out what I say as fact unless the headline says so. And there you go, that's the Anything Goes. As you can see, it's all I can see, really. Then we've got K-pop group BTS reportedly planning biggest world tour yet, with 65 shows and new album. Now, K-pop is Korean pop, and I know they're very popular. Attractive. So, there you go. I know that's probably the worst one so far. I'm just gonna see. Okay, does that. Okay, you can see it a little bit. It certainly looks like Stray is coming to PS Plus Essential next month. So Stray, that's a video game for PS4. Don't know if it's PS5 since PS5s, because they're fucking expensive. Okay, now for any sports people out there, so not me, never me, South Yorkshire football legend to be celebrated at upcoming talk. Yay, nothing like celebrating a jock. That was 16 hours ago. We've got General Motors lay off hundreds of engineers and Microsoft teams say it's not your performance, I'll just click it to finish headline. It's consent. Oh, that's the entire headline. They don't even finish the sentence, look. I'll dim that one and more. See, it says that like laying off people and not even giving me the fucking headline. You love to see it. And it says Doncaster area country park set to host Christmas lights spectacular. It's not even being Halloween. And they're talking about what exactly? Oh yeah! Fucking Christmas. It's always Christmas. Audrey Hepburn. Great start. Breakfast at Tiffany's. That's the racist one with yellow face. Family friendly for all ages. Dress. So as I was saying, Audrey Hepburn's breakfast at Tiffany's dress hit the Vogue. Miss Piggy. I'm sorry, but that's what she looks like with the haircut. From the 2011 film, though. Hit the Vogue World 2025 Hollywood Runway. So modelling and fashion for any viewers who are interested in that. If there are any viewers, plural. What else? Madness set to perform at Lincoln Castle in 2026. So it looks like they're like a tour band, something music. As you can see, it looks like a bunch of middle-aged white men who drink too much beer on a Saturday. Not complaining though. Drink beer if you want. Be white if you want. Nothing wrong with that. As long as it don't hurt anyone. Men form rock band to help addiction recovery. Yes, because music and drugs, they go hand in hand. Amy Winehouse, no. It's not like she fell in love with a druggie, got addicted, and died from alcohol poisoning. No! Marilyn Monroe died of an overdose, allegedly. Nah! The 27 Club in general. Not an overdose. Just a bunch of dudes and gals who like to sing dying. Not from drugs. Can you see I'm joking? If you want to help with someone's addiction, here's an idea. Rehab. A film might help, but not a music band. That's like one thing that doesn't help. Ah! Fuck, I thought I paused there. So, if you want to see the photo, it's someone with a ginger beard, someone with no hair, just a beard, and someone with spiky hair and grey hair. Beard, I mean. They look like the men who would start a music band middle-aged. Not stereotyping, it's a vibe. It's an okay vibe, just a vibe. Next we have why chocolate helped Carol as a child and shaped her new career. The York Press. Wow, York's fucking boring. They've got stories about chocolate. Chocolate! News in London. Woman sees the sky is blue and eats food. Whoever reporter wrote that must have been stoned off their arse. Like, really? At least they're enjoying life, but special guest star confirms for King's Head pantomime Jack and the Beanstalk. Ew. And so, but pantomimes are awful. Even when I was a little kid, when they were meant for my age, I didn't like them. I think it's better when stories take it seriously and treat the audience like mature individuals while still keeping it okay for them. Let's think of some examples. Wizard of Oz, Harry Potter, Lord of the Lord of the Rings, Spider-Man, the bloody Arkham verse, up there, Percy Jackson. Literally, Secret of NIMH, Star Wars, all those great things are fiction. Treat the audience like they're mature and can handle some drama while still keeping it for their age range. That's why I think pantomimes are shit. But at least people are getting paid and having jobs. It's better than nothing, and they're still having fun. Ice cream store quits marketing row over lease. And it's the pictures of a bunch of old people in black and white photos. Michael Marper. I always thought it was Momper, but clearly wrong. Says he refused to give advice to children at book signings. Makes sense, honestly. I'm technically a child, like a minor, around 14 now, but I wouldn't want to give children advice because I think you need independence if you're going to write. I write stories, and I didn't really get advice from any famous person. So I think, yeah, he's right. OpenAI's great start. Atlas browser promises ultimate convenience, but the glossary marketing makes safety. Oh no, I read it wrong. OpenAI's Atlas browser promises ultimate convenience, but the glossary marketing makes masks safety risks. So I'll just skim through the. So it's saying what makes it different, blah blah blah. Security risks. It goes against conventional browser security concerns. Prompt injection attacks. Similarly, malicious code on one website could potentially influence the AI's behavior across multiple tabs. This is the problem with AI. It's gullible. Let's think of a scenario. No, not a scenario. Let's compare AI to something. A literal toddler or a child. Ask it to do something for you. It probably will. AI is a toddler, basically. The only difference is it can do stuff for creeps. It can do stuff for literally anyone and anything it can do. With some limitations, it can't do physical stuff, like say kiss you. That's its limitations, but beyond that, the mind of the toddler, the abilities of Superman. You see the problem? There's barely any restrictions with AI, and that's the problem. For instance, on the app Sora, Martin Luther King videos saying 6-7. Fuck that! Martin Luther King Jr. Dead man, politician, tragedy. Those three things don't mix with internet meme created by a child who's now trying to scam his viewers into cryptocurrency. Those three things don't entangle, and they never should. They're even doing it for politicians like Trump. They banned the name Trump on it, and also Martin Luther King. But it's an idea. AI, it's realistic and scary, can make you say anything. I could be AI like this. I am AI. Subscribe. Or see? AI can make you look very realistic nowadays. And that's the problem. So I think we should, as a society and a collective, implore these businesses and the governments, because they're taking too long when it's very simple how you input these regulations. Just tell these AI apps that users cannot ever use political figures, dead people, serial killers, Hitler in general, and any really offensive person or dead person or person that take offence to, just say they can't use them. Robin Williams' daughter literally got upset over this because people are trying to recreate him. It is gross and it's awful. So in general, internet, Wi-Fi, AI, social media, TikTok, Sora, YouTube, all of those get help. And I'm sorry if I went on a bit of a tangent there. That news story was 7 hours ago. Morrison's Poundland and Homebase closing 201 stores. Nothing new, really. They keep closing stores because, well, people do it online nowadays because no one wants to fucking socialise because COVID. That's right. And I understand why people might blame Gen Z because COVID did stunt our social skills. But the thing is, millennials, boomers, any generation really, you're also using these online services. So don't act like it's just Gen Z. Because wherever one's getting shouted at, wherever one's being attacked by Karens at places like McDonald's, KFC, Gen Z works there. Not boomers, not millennials, not the silent generation, not Gen X. It's Gen Z, mostly. And the people in power, they'd prefer to promote AI and stuff like that. What for again? Views. Fucking views! Sign language course a hit as thousands join in. Honestly, yeah. Deaf people exist, so I think people should know sign language. It's just like learning another language, except it's this. It's no different to any other gesture. Gestures have their own language in general, like an urban dictionary is. Slang is. They're all different languages that we use nowadays in a combined force. For example, the English language, which the Americans use. Just thought I'd bring this up because I remember reading this headline about a US senator saying Americans and immigrants should speak American. They speak fucking English. You speak English, America. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah, it's like English, it's German, Latin and French, all tangled together to form its own unique language. So sign language should be the same. Which trails explored as Salem and Bory? We all know how tragic the Salem witch trials were. Don't happen again. But I feel with The orange guy in power, it probably will. God, I remember, there's literally an Oompa Loompa in power. Allegedly Oompa Loompa, even though we can all see it. Spells, sisters, chaos, 3 witches, 1 wild night, a Halloween you'll never forget. Loud! It's just froze. It's off. Off. It's something to do with Hocus Pocus. Fun. I don't know what, because it wasn't letting me load. It just froze. Never mind. Now, remove black stains from bathroom sealants overnight with no scrubbing needed. There shouldn't be any in first place. The Rose Field by Philip Pullman. Nail-biting conclusion to the Northern Lights series. Deepfake videos, Hidden Green says Oxford University. Now, for those of you who don't know, a deepfake video is where it is mostly sexual content. I've heard from other YouTubers. It's where basically they have someone do something and they put the celebrity's face on it. Some of it's really convincing and some of it isn't. But also deepfakes, it could just be like a fully AI generated video and it's just of a person and realistic. Because I know one time, a woman in America was scammed by someone saying they were Elon Musk and they wanted to fuck her brains out. Now! Why? Let me think of some celebrities, say, I'd have a crush on. Kit Connor. Tom Holland. Yeah, for example. If they reached out to me, I wouldn't believe I wouldn't believe it. Unless I became a celebrity, I wouldn't believe it. Because it's just not something that happened. Okay, the celebrities I chose, Kit Connor and Tom Holland, are more likely to happen because they're also English like me, but still, it's unlikely that the hot ones would talk to me. I'm not attractive, genuinely. Okay, maybe now I am, but still, they wouldn't reach out. They're muscular. Beautiful, it's just unbelievable what's with some of these scams anyway. Beautiful Spa Town voted among the best place to live in the UK. Well, there's not much competition, really. It's worth talking to guinea pigs. Not as weird as having a pet pig. And the less you know, the better. I could be lying, but you wouldn't know. I am. You wouldn't. I am. No. New AI-powered anti-scam tool wins praise from UK fraud minister. At least the UK is doing something. Wake up, America! Do something, alright? Anyway, Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry confirm relationship. Yes, because Katy Perry's not in enough hot water with doing blackface. Going to space thing. Killing a nun. No, she hasn't done enough already. But we haven't seen her in the news in a while, so maybe the internet will forget. You know what they're like, they're very forgiving. They literally... There was this YouTuber who, just because she said she didn't like a film and compared it to Avatar: The Last Airbender, Twitter called her racist and bullied her off the internet. Bluebird X app, Twitter or X. Ew. Get help. I've never seen anything more vile than kicking a YouTuber off because they said they didn't like a mediocre or bad film. And just because it has Asians in it, or people of a different people, someone saying they don't like it doesn't mean they're racist. It just means the film's bad. And it was! Because this YouTuber, Lindsay Ellis, she didn't really say bad stuff about Encanto, and that's another Disney film about ethnicities. And Avatar, that's about a different ethnicity group. Okay, they're not played by it, but they're still portraying a different ethnicity group, and Twitter doesn't get mad over that. Twitter, yay! Kay Adams says her name was dragged through the mud after BBC Scotland suspicion. Okay. OpenAI shunned advisors on 1.5 trillion of deals. Alan Turing, rest in peace. AI boss. Yippee! Denies toxic culture accusations. We'll see about that, won't we? Why the last skeptical Microsoft analyst just changed his tune on the stock. And that's all we have time for today. Bye.